G'day fellow travellers, today I'll be flying Virgin Australia. We'll be flying from Proserpine Whitsunday Coast Airport to Brisbane today. And as our aircraft lands, I gotta say, the quick turnaround is quite impressive here at Proserpine Airport. Our aircraft, Victor Hotel India Juliet uniform, it's a fairly newer aircraft to the Virgin Australia fleet, being around 9.5 years old. This 737-800 was first operated with Silk Air in 2014. Then it was handed off to Singapore Airlines in June 2021. With a short stay at Singapore Airlines, they finally hand the aircraft over to Virgin Australia in November 2021. This aircraft flew in as VA1117, and our flight is now VA1118. So as they start to disembark passengers, we get ready to board the aircraft. And as per usual, wasn't allowed to film on the tarmac, so here we are boarding the aircraft. Of course, through the front stairs and going through business to have a quick glimpse. I have to say, the business class section looks quite nice. With 8 business class seats, it's quite a fairly quiet business class. As we move through Economy X, there is 12 Economy X seats. And moving on to Economy, which is where we'll be sitting today in row 17, 2 seats behind the exit rows. First impressions of the seat is we have a tray table which comes out about 10 centimeters extra, so that is good, as well as a beautiful view over the wings, decent leg room. You have just normal average armrests, and I've got to say it looks fairly clean, and with 2 windows it's quite an open looking seat. You've of course got the bendable headrest and very, very soft seats. So the seat, in my opinion, was great, just average for a economy seat, so we got a great view over the wing at least. So as we get ready for takeoff, I'm going to stop talking and let you guys hear the engine start up.
First, so we appreciate you giving us your attention as we take you through some important information about this flight. Your seatbelt should now be done up low and tight across your hips. To fasten, push the ends together until they click, then pull the strap to tighten. To release, just lift the buckle. When the seatbelt sign is on,
we wait for this Cessna to take off, I just want to say the taxi at Proserpine is super quick because all you do is backtrack the runway, turn around, and it's pretty much a full power takeoff from the load that we have in the aircraft. And I've got to say, I really do like Virgin Australia's lighting inside the cabin. Now as we climb out of Proserpine, I just want to say, if you guys heard me say before, oh my gosh, there's a vortex off the engine, there's literally a vortex coming off the engine. That's how high they set takeoff thrust at this airport. It's quite impressive. As we level off here a bit, we go through the clouds and experience a bit of turbulence, but that's normal out of Proserpine on this sort of day because it is quite windy. We are now at level climb and we are starting to climb to 36,000 feet, which is our cruising altitude today. This will be our last glimpse of ground for a while as we go through some heavy precipitation and clouds. As the quick climb to 36,000 feet comes to an end, seatbelt signs have been turned off. I don't know about you guys, but I don't like it when people recline their chairs in front of me. Moving on, we have our menu for the in-flight snacks. We have drinks, hot and cold, as well as some snacks and noodles, as well as some deals that they have on Virgin, as well as alcoholic drinks. They have a pretty good variety on board Virgin Australia, but it is a little bit expensive. Just like that, they've started catering, and I didn't get anything due to the price. Alright guys, we're just about halfway through the flight. Let me give it a quick mid-flight review. So far the seat's been comfortable, and we're at cruising altitude now, so it's been pretty smooth up here. Takeoff was pretty cool because there's actually quite a bit of vortex coming off the engines, which actually wasn't in the camera, so unfortunately I didn't capture that. But they've started catering now. I haven't gotten anything because it's been expensive. clouds started our descent into Brisbane. The forecast on the day was a lot of precipitation and cloud cover, and some light turbulence on approach.
We'll be landing soon, so seatbelt sign is now on. It is time to return to your seat and fasten your seatbelt. Large electronic devices, including laptops, need to be put away, so feel free to keep using your handheld devices.
I apologise for not getting the landing. My phone actually was having some problems recording, so I just had to wait until we're on the ground. With that out of the way, I just want to give a quick overview for Virgin Australia. I do absolutely recommend flying them. They're cheap and they're just a basic airline to hop on, hop off, fly in, fly out sort of flights. I definitely recommend them. So this has been a good flight.